Hey Gemini, this is Cleo, and this is CleoSoulTarot. Well, today we want to get that energy of 2023 while we're here in Aquarius. And moving on, we know that the end of 2022 was a bit challenging. We did some work. We all did. We did some work in integrating all the energies and all the downloads that's been coming through. Very important work that we did. Now we're in the upper room as we are in Aquarius, waiting, moving into Pisces. We'll definitely move more into our spiritual gifts. We'll solidify and crystallize our spiritual gifts. And then in I think in Aries around that time, the summertime, spring and summer, we'll definitely have a good handle on who we are and what we want. And we'll be using our spiritual gifts at a higher level. Some people are already at that level, man. They're already at that 5 dimension. Already in the 5 dimension and consciousnesses and are thinking on a higher level. Many people are. And they're helping us move through that, which is a good thing. But I do have the Black Moon astrology cards here, just to give us an idea of what energy, Gemini, that you could be dealing with. So let's get this read started here. Once I get all the cards out of the way, and well, we got 3 of them here, 3 moon cards, and we're going to keep all of them. Let's see. So we have 52, void of course moon missing. I definitely want to read that. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on here for you, Gemini. Oh, 52, not 32. So make sure you look up 52. The number 7. Let's see. What is a void of course moon? Okay. The moon travels through the entire zodiac in 27 days, 27 and a half days, excuse me. Well, there is a moment when the moon makes its last major aspect before leaving one sign and entering the next. It is as if the moon has gone to sleep. Her wisdom is being withheld until she moves into the new sign and the moonlight begins a new chapter or story. So this card says that to sit still and stay where you are. Take no action at this current time. Wait for the storm to pass over. Remember, when we started this reading, we said that, Gemini, you are in the upper room. And being in the upper room, when you read that passage in Matthew, I forget the actual scripture, they moved to the upper room preparing for Passover. So this is the time for you, Gemini, to be silent. Yes, I know. You with Mercury, the sign of and you are the sign of communication. I know how brilliant you are. And but this is the time for you, Gemini, to stay silent, to sit still until we reach late March and April. Okay? And it's only about 50 days. I know that's a lot for you. It is a time to be patient and allow matters to settle before beginning anew. And the reason why, because we talked about you moving into Pisces. See, Pisces is going to connect you to your higher self. Well, you're already connected to your highest self, but you may not be feeling all of the energy of that being. the new you, the new being, and you feel new already. I understand that. But this is the time. This is the time to stay still, because in Pisces, you're gonna move into more of your spiritual gifts, and you'll have a better handle on how to use them in an intellectual and intelligent way, because you are Gemini. Allow this matter to resolve on its own without your help, work, or interference. Allow your spiritual team to take care of it. Some of you could be going through something where you need to back off and allow your spiritual team to take care of it. A void moon can be used to your benefit, so keep this in mind. When the card shows up in your spread, for instance, you can work on something you really don't want to, right? You can interact with people or a person you really don't want to become a fixture in your life. Embarking on everything new and untired will tend to go wrong. In other words, when the void moon, course moon card presents itself in the spread, if you agree to the two plans you don't really want to come about, then it will be very likely they will not come about. So peace be still. Let's see what the ancestors have to say. Yeah, protection card is coming in and say, drop your shield. You usually use that wit and intellect to talk your way out of things or talk your way into things. This is a time to just allow things to happen naturally by being still and silent. Traveler, some of you are going to be traveling this year, taking trips, moving to a new place, moving to a new job, moving into a new relationship. So there's a lot of newness coming in for you. But know that you are protected, okay? And also, Gemini, honor your beauty. Thank you, Jophiel, for helping me to discover my inner and outer beauty. Yeah, so, and your third eye chakra is going to be open, as well as, once we do move into Pisces. And you begin to honor yourself, right? You're going to know that, I'm not just knowledgeable and I'm not just witty. There is a lot more to me. I'm beautiful inside and out, no matter what they say. And live your joy. This is going to start happening once we do move into the springtime. That's when you're going to start planning your trips. You may take a trip in the summer. You probably already have it planned anyway. Now we're going to be moving into these love cards. Let's see what they say. Oh, girl talk. And Gemini, you love to... Well, you know how you are. Time with friends, moving on, traveling. We said that. Happily single, living in the moment, having fun, live your joy. Oh, wow, Gemini. Oh, okay. Healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and life. Self-love, honoring your beauty. Self-care, being happier. And I believe this is why you need to take time to just be silent at this time. Enjoy the peaceful time with yourself. Some of you, even if you are in a relationship, you do need to have your own time and peace, and you can let your partner know about that. They probably already know anyway, but yeah, some of you are coming into new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So some new love is coming in, but always remember, honor your beauty. I don't care how beautiful and sexy they are, so are you. So live in that. So are you. And you did the work in order to get to this place where you are, where you see yourself. Oh, see? Waiting. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So some of you could be in that moment where, you're working on yourself. Actually, we all are. When we are working on ourselves, understanding who we are, understanding all the gifts that we bring to the table. And that's important. So once we do move into a new relationship, we're not being needy and greedy. And we're not accepting those who are needy and greedy as well. Because that is what brought the narcissist into our life, and the dramas and traumas in the past that we're no longer looking at. So take the time to integrate to your higher self. Take the time to understand all the greatness that lies deep within you. Moon cards. Assess the situation. First quarter moon and Gemini. Virgo. Sorry about that. Gemini, assess the situation. You don't have to speak on it. You don't have to move on it. Just look at it. Look at the small details, as you allow your spiritual team to handle the situation that needs to be handled. So monitor your thoughts and think about winning. So Virgo's coming in again and said, trust all is well. Some of you may be getting fidgety. Some of you may be getting, antsy. Don't move. Just stay where you are. Don't move. Even if it's in, a situation that you're trying to get out of, just allow the universe to prepare everything, the road for you. And Aries is coming in saying, cool your emotions. We talked about this the movement is going to happen in Aries for you. We talked about that. Let's do an animal card. Peace be still. Don't move yet, Gemini. Energy for Gemini. Oh boy. Yeah. Time to let go. So we have the groundhog spirit. That is so funny. Oh my God. Let me read that. Yeah, Gemini. You're going to have to just chill out for just a minute. So we got 31 here. So look up the number 31 and 4. Okay, so Groundhog spirit says, time to let go. Endings leads to beginnings, and death is a part of life. Excuse me. So the groundhog spirit is here to let you know that it is time to accept the natural endings of something that is no longer serving you. Okay, so don't look back. Whatever you do, even if they're calling, even if they're texting, even if they're sending emails, whatever they're doing, don't look back. Don't let them back in. We love to hold on to what is familiar, but the new needs space. The newness needs space to arrive, so growth can occur. When the groundhog spirit appears, it is a sign that there is something in your present situation that you need to let go of so that the new can be born. Something that will be far better serve you. But see, we already did that, and we know some of you are still doing it. Some of you are still contemplating of letting this thing go. You're on the fence of making a healthy choice for yourself. Okay? When the groundhog sees its shadow, he retreats into the den. So too might you yearn for a little more time to say goodbye and transition to the new. And this is what could be going on here in this Aquarius season for you while you are in the upper room, meditating and contemplating, reflecting on what's been going on and how you can assist yourself and allowing change to happen for you. But let's see what the tarot cards have to say. Void of course moon, saying, be still. Yeah, so we have the Page of Pentacles. Newness, the page is about young, new energy coming through. So, maybe you're expecting some money to come through. Maybe the situation you are in has to do with money and money with others. A new situation is coming. But the Chariot card comes in to remind you the stars are on your side, right? And you have the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to, number one, combine the light and the shadow and control the situation without pulling and pushing with the reins. And with this concrete chariot here, you're on solid ground. You are protected. Don't worry. Yeah, this with the Three of Cups, it could be a situation, the Three of Pentacles. It could be a situation where you're dealing with other people. It could be a business situation. Yeah, Death saying we have to make healthy choices and allow the situation to be cut off, right? And the Page's Cup is coming in to remind you that new energy, according to your emotions, are springing forward as well. Yeah, the Moon. Secrets are coming out. Allowing yourself to sit still, meditate and contemplate on all those things that you know with the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that you have. Last card saying that the Hierophant is coming in, saying you did the work, you understand. You have the knowledge, the wisdom, and understanding to touch not only yourself but others. And here, with the keys, you have the keys to unlock all of the doors. Gemini, this is a good time for you to just stay still and know who you are. You have the knowledge. You are the knowledge. You are the wisdom. And you are the understanding. So honor that. And honor the beauty that lies deep within and on the outside of you. Live your life in a joyous way. Some of you, with the Girl Talk card here, enjoying that single life. This year is going to be, I'm about me having fun with myself, going back to my young self with these two pages coming in. And doing it the way I did when I was young. Or you could be young and doing it the way we did when we were young. And most of all, Gemini, when Aries trust, number one, that all will be well, because when Aries come in, you're going to move into who you are. You're going to feel that energy. You're going to feel that fire. Right? So, do me a favor. Leave a comment. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Share the video with someone that you do love and someone that should be loving you. I'm Cleo. This is CleoSoulTarot. I'm leaving you with peace, love, and blessings.